Hey guys, so we're back with another video. This time is part 2 of my crazy theory about the Boruto prediction of what leads up to the betrayal of Kawaki with Boruto. So like I said before, where I left off on part 1, if you haven't seen part 1 of the video, you could check it out. So besides me talking about the Sage of Six Path and how I said that based on that, we know that the Uchiha has one of the heirlooms, which is the Uchiha fan that I was talking about in the previous video. So we know that any of those weapons cannot use against Ada as well as her brother Damien, but from what I'm seeing, we know that one of the other options that could go down to is that the strangling rope as well as the Basoshen fan or the Kukenjo Gorg and the Basoshet, which is the Gorg. Whatever you think of or whatever you will be doing, it records it. If you remember that in the Fourth Great Ninja War. Now I'm thinking, how would they defeat Damien or Ada? And I'm thinking of those possibilities as well. Like, this could be a route that they could use. Or like I said before in my other video, Sasuke, I don't know if he has in the possession of his, he has the Madara Uchiha fan. That would be pretty cool if the fan could be something of use to deflect Damien's abilities, because that would be very, very important to see that some of the old elements from the original Shippuden as well as Naruto comes back into Boruto. Like I said before, besides Sumire, how she was mentioned or portrayed in the latest chapter, she is a very she's very focused as well as very analytical with how she see her surroundings. So when she picked up some of Amado's sneakiness, like Amado, sometimes I feel, I'm not sure if he's a villain or a person that's just going out for what he wants, but like I said before, I think Amado did a deal with whoever that, because think about it, Amado managed to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Like, he knew that Jigen was so powerful, or Ishiki. That's why it's kind of like he predicted that Sasuke was going to lose his Rinnegan and Naruto was going to lose Kurama. But he never knew the outcome that, even I think he didn't even know the outcome between what was going to come out of this. Like, the fact that he could sit here and just form a new karma seal for Kawaki just to make him want to get more power shows that he has, intuitive motives of what he wants himself. Like, he managed to take out a lot of people out of the core organization, and the fact that we still haven't known like what abilities he has, because even though he has the ability in his eyes where it's scientific, we know that we don't know if there's other ways that he could modify his his form. Because even back when we was watching a couple of chapters when the core organization really got introduced, we saw that there were different karma seals, and we only seen like 3 of them, and we haven't seen the other forms of the karma seal. Even in the anime they did that as well. Like, the seal of Ishiki, how it appeared on Kawaki's hand, was kind of different from how it was in the manga. So going back to what I was saying before, I believe that the 10 tails that's in the base, the main reason why they need Kawaki or Boruto mostly to get fed by the 10 tails is that person is either an Otsutsuki that's gonna transform back into its Otsutsuki form and grants the wish of either Code or Amado's. But mostly I think Amado or even Code, now mostly Code, is planning on becoming the full-fledged Otsutsuki and to carry out the will of Ishiki, because that was the last thing Ishiki told him to do. It's like, go absorb more chakra and learn the lineage of what an Otsutsuki is basically to be like at the top of the food chain. And literally I think that's what Code's mind is. He already has his new power in the latest chapter. Like, he has his limiters removed, and a lot of people have been talking about his new eyes as well as his new look. So we don't know what color he's gonna look like even in the anime, because we know that the fusion Momoshiki and Kenshiki, he had white hair, big long white hair, and it was out of a smoke. And we know that a white karma mark is not the same as a regular karma mark. It has all the abilities of that person, Otsutsuki, but it's just that that Otsutsuki can no longer take over the body of the host. So knowing all three of them has a karma, like what exactly that's gonna happen? So Ishiki has a karma from Kawaki, but he lost it but gained it back due to Amado. Boruto has one because of Momoshiki, and Momoshiki now can't resurrect, but now he could still live in the consciousness of Boruto. And then Code basically is the successor to Ishiki by having a white karma mark. So he might be the next in line to trying to obtain the Otsutsuki God. Now another crazy thing is that Otsutsuki God that we got in the manga was never depicted on the anime screen, so I'm not sure what they're gonna use it for, but it's probably for something that's gonna be in the later on in the future. And like I said before, the connection between Ada and Damien as well as Amado is gonna be something very, very critical and important. And I believe that in order for him to grant the wish, he would need Kawaki to obtain the full power of the Sakuna no Hona ability that Ishiki has. So, and you know that based on the Chinese lore, that technique is like a wishing mallet, a doma wheel. So it's amazing that the question and answers could be hide in plain sight in front of our faces, and that the more you analyze of how the chapter is going and how it's being predicted is how it's going to lead up to the time skip. So we're already getting more things closer to the time skip. Like, Code got his limiters removed, so we don't know what's going to be happening next chapter, but we know that it's going to be very promising. And I don't know what they're going to do about that Ten Tails that's still lurking in the base. And like I said, I'm getting Attack on Titan vibes from this. Like, if they ever feeds, either if Code feeds himself or Kawaki feeds himself, in order for him to get the new abilities, to become like a even stronger form of himself, or can he absorb that Tentacle completely and become even more corrupt? Because even in the future, we don't know what really went on. We just knew that they were fighting. And we don't know what happened to Code or Ada and Damien. But like I said, defeating Damien could be the key of using Madara's fan as one of the weapons to reflect his deflect abilities. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think those possibilities could be something cool? And as always, guys, make sure you guys subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.